Hey there, this is Jonathan Ritchie with StrengthOfMind.com. Today I want to talk to you about Shakeology, and this is going to be a short video on my take on Shakeology, my Shakeology review, if you will. In September of 2010, I decided to stop being fat, stop being lazy, and do something about my weight and my health issues. I had high cholesterol. My pants didn't fit anymore. Enough said, right? Time for a change. So in September of 2010, I finally decided to try P90X. P90X is obviously it's a workout program by Beachbody, and so I wanted to make a change in my life and get fit and get healthy and try something that might potentially work. If you're like me, you try to go to the gym and then you try to work out on your own, and it just doesn't work. You don't stick with your gym membership, and you pay all that money, you don't wind up going, and you just get frustrated because you don't get results. And so I started P90X in September 2010, and if you don't know, P90X has three distinct phases. The first phase is the fat shredder phase, which is where you're supposed to be losing the most of your fat. And unfortunately, I wasn't really losing that much fat, and I was getting frustrated with why I wasn't losing the weight like I thought I would. I'd seen all these great P90X transformations on the web, and I wasn't getting that. And so I reached out to another Beachbody coach, and I was like, hey, why am I not getting the results that I wanted? And he talked to me about my nutrition and my dieting and what I ate. And I came to realize that I was putting in the same old junk in my body, the same food, the same fast food and soda and all the bad, unhealthy stuff, and then working out and expecting these awesome results. And those two just don't mesh. They don't go together. So I quickly realized that in addition to the workout program, I also had to follow the nutrition guide and make a huge change in my diet and what I ate every day. And that's when that coach introduced me to Shakeology. That's what got me started thinking and really looking into my nutrition. So I did some research online and read more about Shakeology, and I even got a free sample from that coach. And he sent me a free sample because I wanted to try it. I wanted to see if it was all that he said it was, because I saw his transformation, and he had a great transformation. And he said he drank Shakeology, he did P90X, and so if it worked for him, I wanted to do what worked for him. And I want to see if it could work for me. So I tried Shakeology. He sent me a free sample packet in the mail. I mixed it, and it was good. I mean, it was chocolate. It was very thick, very rich. If you've ever bought any protein shakes or powders from like GNC or like EAS from Walmart, they're okay, but the chocolate is very light. It's very not a very heavy flavor, whereas Shakeology is it's a natural cocoa flavor. It's very thick and rich, and unlike anything I'd ever tasted before. A very original taste to it, but very good. And so I did more research, and I was like, okay, what is this Shakeology all about? What's in it? Just to name off a few things, Shakeology has protein, amino acids, prebiotics, antioxidants, phytonutrients, digestive enzymes, all that good healthy stuff for you that you need every day, vitamins, minerals. And what does Shakeology not have? It doesn't have there's no artificial sweeteners or flavors in it. It's gluten-free and no caffeine. So nothing is artificial in Shakeology. So if you look at the ingredient list, you're not going to see sucralose and dextrose and all these crazy chemical compound names that you don't know what they are, or how they're made, or what they do to your body. Everything in Shakeology is whole food based. You know, you can look up the ingredients in Shakeology and see what it is and where it came from. So that was important to me as well, that I had a product that I was putting in my body that was not chemically manufactured. You know, at the time before I drank Shakeology, I drank stuff like muscle milk, you know, and shakes like that. If you look at those ingredients, they have a ton of chemicals in them, and you don't even know what they are or what they do to your body. So I decided to buy a month's supply of Shakeology. If you don't know, Shakeology comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so I had nothing to lose. If I tried it for 29 days and I decided I didn't like it, I could just send it back, send the unused portion back, and I'd get a full refund. So I couldn't lose. So I tried it for 30 days, and I loved it. And I drink it now every day for breakfast. Honestly, for me, when it comes to eating healthy, breakfast has always been my downfall. Like, what do I eat for breakfast? You know, your options are cereal and pancakes and some high sugary oatmeal or waffles. You know, it's just hard to find something healthy in the morning. You know, you can only eat eggs so many times a week until you get sick of eggs. You know, there's only a couple ways to make eggs. So for me, breakfast was a no-brainer. And so I use Shakeology to replace my breakfast. And that's what Shakeology is. It's a meal replacement shake. It's not necessarily a protein shake, although it has 17 grams of protein in it. But it's more of a meal replacement shake. So that's how it works. You're going to choose one meal a day and replace it with Shakeology. So when you start thinking about how are you going to afford Shakeology, you're going to say, okay, well, for this month, I'm not going to buy... In my case, I'm not going to buy breakfast foods. I'm not going to buy cereal. I'm not going to buy oatmeal, waffles, or pancakes and stuff like that. I'm going to buy Shakeology and replace the money I would have spent on those items with Shakeology. And so I've been using Shakeology for about a year now, and like I said, I love it, and it's helped me with my progress. Ever since I started using Shakeology is when things started turning around for me with my nutrition, because it makes it so simple. I mean, how easy is it to make a shake in the morning? So I drink it every day, and there's so many different ways to make it. You know, my favorite recipe that I came up with is called the no-bake cookie chocolate Shakeology recipe, which basically it's peanut butter and Quaker oats and a little bit of milk and water and ice, and then obviously Shakeology, and you blend it and it's awesome. I mean, it's so sweet. It's almost like a dessert. Sometimes I'll have it after dinner like a dessert. So that's what I drink every day. Do I know it works? Yes, it works, because I lost working out with P90X and drinking Shakeology. I lost 20 pounds, and I lost 4 inches off my waist. So I know it works. And here it is a year later, and I'm still drinking Shakeology. I'm still doing Beachbody workout programs. This is the first system of programs that I've ever tried that I've actually stuck with this long. It's been a year. I'm still using these supplements and using these programs. So I know they work. So I know they can work for you. So that's my Shakeology review. I hope you enjoyed it. My website is strengthandmight.com. Again, that's strengthandmight.com. And that's my Beachbody website. If you have any more questions, and you want to ask me anything, just go to my website and feel free to use the contact page to contact me. Thanks.